Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. My Empties bag is once again pretty full, so it is time for me to share my empty products with you guys. It's going to be a combination of hair care, skincare, body care, makeup, and I like doing these types of videos and you guys seem to like them because it gives me a chance to share my thoughts on products that I've used all the way through completion and let you know if I'm going to be repurchasing them or if I've already repurchased them or if I have found another product that I like better or I want to try something else out instead. So I am going to jump into this video. I do want to let you know that I fortunately live very close to a Credo store. I take all my empties and turn them into Credo. They have partnered with TerraCycle, and so what TerraCycle does is make sure that all the products are properly recycled, so they're actually being recycled and they're cleaned and all of that. At Credo, I found out you can bring up to 15 products in at a time to get rewards points. You can bring more than 15, but you won't get points for them. But if you bring up to 15, you can get Credo points, which then you can use towards some items that they have available, which normally they have pretty good items actually. And then I also found out that Flame also has a partnership with TerraCycle. I don't think you get points or any sort of benefit for doing the TerraCycling there, but they also allow you to turn in your products there. So if you live close to either of those two stores, that's a good option of how to recycle. In general though, if you are trying to recycle these products, make sure that you're rinsing them out really carefully and just following your area's recycling guidelines. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this video. I recently finished off a Desert Essence shampoo and also conditioner. This is the smoothing conditioner and smoothing shampoo. They both have apple cider vinegar in them. I really like Desert Essence hair care products. I've talked about them so many times on my channel. I think that they're really great products. They're also quite affordable. My one complaint is they're becoming harder to find physically in store. For instance, my local Whole Foods no longer carries Desert Essence, but I really do like these. I recently tried out some of the Giovanni shampoos and conditioners, and I do like those a little bit better. It's very likely that you would see me repurchase these in the future. Just right now, I like the Giovanni better. I find that the Giovanni conditioner is a little bit more conditioning than this one. This also isn't the most conditioning conditioner, which I think I might just need a little bit more of a heavy duty conditioner in general. But I do really like these products. The shampoo does a really great job of getting my hair clean, and that is the main thing I'm looking for. I found that a lot of non-toxic shampoos don't really clean your hair that well, but the Desert Essence shampoos definitely do. I've tried some of the other varieties of the Desert Essence shampoos and conditioners. They work really well as well. So if you're looking for a more affordable hair care brand, I would definitely check out Desert Essence. I'm a huge fan. Next up, I have the Pacha Soap Company Whipped Soap Scrub. This is their kelp and kale scrub. Pacha soap is available at Whole Foods. It is a better brand. It's not perfectly clean in terms of ingredients. I don't like that they use coloring in their products. Like, I just find that's really unnecessary. But I did really like this product. It was nice because it was a soap and a scrub simultaneously, so you didn't have to worry about soaping up your body and then scrubbing your body. It was all in one product, which was really nice and made it really easy to use. The scrub was really scrubby. It was just overall a good product. I just wish the ingredients were a little bit better. If you do see this in your Whole Foods and are curious about it, I did like it. I don't know if I would repurchase it necessarily because there's a lot of other scrubs on the market, but it did work, and like I said, it was easy because it was a soap and scrub all in one. The next product I've used up is this super sensitive face foam from Radiance Skincare. This is the old packaging. They have a newer packaging now, which I have a backup of one of these. I love this Radiance super sensitive face foam. In fact, I actually ended up finishing up part of this bottle because I needed to refill my travel size super sensitive face foam. It is my travel size cleanser. I've tried a lot of different cleansers, and this is the one that I always want to travel with because it's just really good. I would travel with the Bristol & Sussex if they had a travel size container of it, but right now they don't. But I like both the Bristol & Sussex Cleanse and the Radiance Skincare Super Sensitive Face Foam. They're very comparable. Either one will work. I really cannot pick a favorite out of the two. They're both just really good products. They're very similar in price point as well. So if you're curious about one, try one. If you're curious about the other, try the other. You guys have heard me talk about this so much. All I can say is I really like it. It works well, cleans well, doesn't strip my face, and it's just good, especially if you have sensitive skin, because it has a very, very minimal ingredient list. So this is actually a sample. This is a sample of St. Jane face oil. It's like so tiny you can't even see it. St. Jane products do contain CBD oil. This is actually the first product I've tried that had CBD oil in it. And even though this is a tiny, tiny little sample, it's actually really adorable because it's a glass bottle and it has a dropper lid. It is one of the nice sample packagings I've encountered, so shout out to St. Jane for that. I liked it. I just don't really understand what the hype is about CBD oil. It's a molecule. It's an ingredient. I don't get the hype from it. It was a lovely face oil. Am I interested in purchasing the full size? Not particularly. I have some face oils that I really like. I really would like to get a full size of the Le Prunier face oil. I've had my eye on that one for quite a while. I really enjoyed the sample I got of that one. In fact, I enjoyed the sample of that one more than this one. I also love the Bristol and Sussex Hydrate Oil. Both the Le Prunier and Bristol and Sussex Hydrate oils are very lightweight. They sink into your skin. They don't feel heavy on your skin. They're just beautiful, beautiful oils. They don't feel oily. That is what I'm looking for in an oil. And this one was pretty close to those. It wasn't an overly oily oil and it wasn't overly heavy. I just like those other two oils better. I was able to get like about 2 weeks of use out of it because when you're using a face oil, you do not need to use much. You just need a couple drops and that'll cover your whole face. So this actually lasted like a couple weeks, probably about 2 weeks. And I just didn't see any dramatic difference in my skin. So I know it wasn't that long of use, but I don't know. I don't get the hype. If you get the hype, let me know in the comment section down below. What's the hype about CBD? Why is it so hyped up? I don't see it and I don't get it, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that. I've got 2 of the Schmidt's Bergamot and Lime deodorants. I just tried out Schmidt's deodorant this spring. I tried out a lot of different deodorants and I finally got around to trying out Schmidt's. I'd heard pretty good things about it and I purchased 2 of them. So that tells you something. It tells you that they work. I purchased Schmidt's because I accidentally ran out of deodorant. I know. You wonder how that happens, but it happens to all of us. And I realized I was out of deodorant and it was kind of like, I need deodorant now. Even though I live in a city where the Credo is, where I live and where I work are not like that close to the Credo. Like I can get there, but you have to be on like a mission to go there. I don't happen to pass by the Credo. I'll put it that way. So I was like, I need deodorant for tomorrow. So I realized my local grocery store does carry Schmidt's. So I picked up one of them and I tried it and I liked it. I really do like the bergamot and lime scent. It is incredible and it really does help. I do not smell when I use this deodorant. I will say that. But Schmidt's does use baking soda and I think I might be a little bit sensitive to baking soda. I got some irritation under my arms when I was using these deodorants. And I don't know if it's from the baking soda or if it's from the texture of the deodorant. The texture is very rough. I've not really encountered that in another non-toxic deodorant. I've heard other people complaining about deodorants being rough and I was just kind of like, oh, well, maybe just have sensitive arms. Both of these tubes felt like I was sandpapering my arms. You can see this on what's left on this deodorant. It's bumpy. It's not at all smooth. And I thought at first with the first tube that it was just that tube. Maybe it had gotten warm and melted or something like that. But then the second tube was just as bumpy. So even though it worked really well, I don't intend to repurchase it because it was so rough. I know the roughness was actually made it painful to put on and my arms are getting irritated and I don't know if the baking soda was exacerbating the problem, but overall the deodorant worked really well. It smells really good, but it is just not comfortable to actually apply and led to irritation under my arms. Unless I'm in an emergency again, you would not see me purchasing Schmidt's. I've tried Native and I really like Native and I feel like Native and Schmidt's are pretty comparable in terms of price, in terms of availability, because Native is now available at Target and I believe Native doesn't use baking soda, which if you have any baking soda sensitivities, that's good to know. They both have been bought by parent companies that are not cruelty-free, but they themselves have remained cruelty-free, and I know that's a concern for some people. I take the mindset of just supporting whatever is cruelty-free that I can, because I think that's important. In terms of comparing Schmidt's and Native, I would much rather go with Native over Schmidt's. And I have another deodorant empty because I ran out of deodorant because I ran out of my Ursa Major Hop and Fresh deodorant. And I have to say, I think this one's my favorite deodorant. Coffee Break with Danny, who is a conventional YouTuber that I follow, she's been on a journey trying out different non-toxic deodorants as well. And she also reached the conclusion that this one was her favorite, and I am also of that mindset. I really like the Kaya Naturals one, but this one just works a little bit better for me in terms of preventing smells. So especially during the summer, this one is one that I reach for. I do use the Kaya Naturals kind of intermittently with this one. If I really need some heavy duty odor protection, this is the one I go with. I really like the Hop and Fresh scent. It is mint and eucalyptus. Smells lovely. It is super smooth, easy to put on. Just, yeah, this is my favorite. If you are curious about it, definitely check it out. And it does not contain baking soda. I've had this for a while and I finally finished this up. I got this in a Beauty Heroes box. This is the Osea Ocean Cleanser. I really like a lot of Osea products. I like this cleanser. It's just not my favorite cleanser I've ever used. The scent is really lovely. It's a little bit more of an aggressive cleanser, but it's not overly aggressive. It is made for dry, normal, and combo skin. It is vegan. There are a lot of things that are really great about it. I just wasn't completely wowed by it, but I do like it, and I am interested though in trying out their their Ocean Mud Cleanser. There's one that's darker. This one's like light green, but there's a darker one. And one of my really good friends, I bought her a skincare set from Credo Beauty for a Christmas present. They had acneic skin targeted gift set, and she, like me, struggles with acne, and she's trying to transition into more non-toxic beauty. And so I wanted to get her that set so she could try out a number of products and see what she liked. And she really liked, I think it was her Ocean Mud Cleanser, the one that's like dark, almost black looking. She really liked that one, and she went through a sample size of it and now wants to purchase a full size. So I'd be curious to try that one out, especially because she liked it so much. That one might be better for my skin type. This one just might not have been right for my skin type. So I guess what I'm saying is it's a good cleanser, and if I got it, I would be happy and I would use it again, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase this particular one. I also have in here a Pacifica SPF 50 sunscreen, and they don't make this scent anymore, I've realized, but they have other sunscreens in their squeezy tube. I am a huge Pacifica sunscreen fan. If you're looking for a body sunscreen, go try their sunscreens. They work really well, they rub in really easily, they're not overly greasy. They normally have some sort of scent that makes you not smell like you're wearing sunscreen, but some other nice scent. And they work well. I have not gotten sunburned using any of these, and you guys can see how fair I am. If I don't have on sunscreen, I would burn to a crisp in an instant. If you saw my recent PR and shopping haul video, you will see that I purchased a lot of Pacifica sunscreens. Pacifica sunscreens are where it is at. I also use one of the Orgade sheet masks. This is the anti-aging moisturizing mask. I have a review of the Orgade sheet mask as well as their new facial scrub, and I will link that video up here. But I did really enjoy this. Their sheet masks are really high quality. They're very moisturizing. Because they're sheet masks, they're kind of a liquidy serum, so they're not too heavy. I find that a lot of moisturizing face masks in Non-Toxic Beauty are too much for my oily skin. They're often kind of too heavy, they're too balmy, they're too oily. But these, because they're sheet masks, are not like that at all. And I like that they're just, you can just put them on, you just forget about them, you don't have to miss them, you don't have to worry about washing them off. And all the beautiful ingredients that are in the serum really get to absorb in your skin. So I think these are great. I also went through a Leilani mermaid mask. If you guys have been watching my videos at all for a while, you guys know that this is my hands down favorite face mask. I know, I've tried a lot of face masks, but this one is the best. And I think it is perfect for everyone, regardless of your skin type. Whatever your skin needs, this mask somehow manages to do it. It's really calming, it's really moisturizing, but it also is really great when I have breakouts. It just kind of calms my skin down, gets it under control. This mask leaves my skin so soft and so smooth. It's beautiful. This is the old packaging. I have not purchased a new one yet because I am trying to finish up some of my other face masks, but I can tell you I'm going to be purchasing another one of these soon because I miss having it in my life. It's incredible. If you have not tried it, you need to drop everything and go try it. It's so fun to have on. It is the coolest green color. It is just, it's everything. You guys need to go check it out. I forgot this was in here, but you guys heard me earlier mention the Le Prunier face oil, and I do in fact have the sample that I used up in here. I love it. I really want to purchase the full size. Enough said. It's great. If you're curious about it, definitely check out a sample size. It's really expensive, but it is really good. The next product that I used up was the Little Fox Kalahari eye serum. And this is an oil eye serum, and it has a roller ball on it. So you would like roll it under your eyes. You guys probably noticed you didn't really hear me talk about this, and that is because I didn't really like it. I got this in a Beauty Heroes box. I have stopped my subscription to Beauty Heroes, and I meant to do a video about this, but then I felt like it was like too much drama to do a video about like why I canceled my Beauty Heroes subscription. But the reason why I canceled it, in summary, is because I kept getting products that were really not great for my skin type, and I kept getting the same variety of products over and over and over again. Like I'd often get these like hydrating mask or a face oil, and I just felt like I kept getting these same products over and over again, and I found myself getting them in the box and then not even wanting to use them. In fact, I have some products that I ended up giving away to people that I never even opened. So this eye serum, I did get curious about it and I did try it out. It is oil based and it is supposed to be peridot infused, which by the way, I'm born in August, so that was actually my birthstone. So I just got kind of fascinated by it and decided to try it. It really didn't do anything. I'm not really sure I really like oily eye serums either. I think it's just a little heavy, it's a little bit too much. And I could not tell any difference in using this product. It was not at all brightening. It didn't really reduce my fine lines around my eyes. Like I just could not tell a difference. So I used it to completion, but I would not repurchase it. It is way too expensive and just not at all efficacious, at least on me. I also used up my Zum body lotion. I really like this. I have the sea salt scent. I like these kind of sea salt ocean scents in products very often. I like this lotion because it absorbs in really easily, which is a big thing I'm looking for in body lotions, but it's a little bit hard to get your hands on. I used to live closer to a store that carried this, but now I moved. I live further from that store. And through Petit Bour, I discovered the Andalou Naturals body lotions, and I really like those. They're much more affordable than this one. They're easier for me to get my hands on. Even though I like this one, I am not going to be repurchasing it. I also finished up the Josh Rosebrooke Hydrating Accelerator, and I really like this facial mist. It is an aloe-based facial mist, which means that it's very hydrating, but I recently picked up the Carrie Grande face mist, and I like that one better because the ingredients are more simple, and it really is just an aloe-based facial mist. In my case, it has a bit of lavender essential oil in it. There's another one that has rose essential oil. I think I like it better because it's just a simple ingredient list. I'm not mixing a whole bunch of different ingredients in my skincare. I'm wondering if they all work together. Whereas this one just is a lot of ingredients, but it is really good. So if you're curious about it, I really liked it. Definitely one of my favorite facial mists I tried, but right now I'm just liking the Carrie Grande one better. So on to a Josh Rosebrooke product that I really liked. And this is a little itty bitty sample of the Josh Rosebrooke Nutrient Day Cream. This is the facial moisturizer with an SPF of 30 that the full size of this is $85. Yep, you heard me, $85. And here's the bad thing about it. I have it sitting in my cart right now because I really liked it. I did not think I would like it because I have oily skin. I thought it was the kind of product that would not work well on my oily skin, but it does. Even though this is a little itty bitty sample, I managed to get quite a few uses out of this. I was able to use it for about a week actually, which I feel like I did a good job of rationing this out, and it worked so well on my skin. I'm wearing it under my makeup today. I finished off the sample this morning, and what I like about it is it absorbs in very quickly. It is not greasy. I like the ingredients in it because it really is a multi-purpose product. It is an SPF, but it's also a moisturizer. And I feel like it's combining two steps of my skincare routine all into one, which makes putting on my makeup and getting ready in the morning so much faster. And for that reason, I really think I am going to purchase it, because even though it is so expensive, I really like it, and I was able to stretch the sample out for quite a while, which encourages me that I can make that product last for a while. But it was just so good, and I'd heard people talk about it for so long, and I just thought, you know, I have oily skin, it's not gonna work, it's gonna be like the Carry Ground sunscreen, which doesn't work on me because my skin's too oily. But it is so good. And I also like the Hanua, I forgot what it's called, Malu Day Cream, which is also an SPF 30 facial moisturizer. But if I had to put the two side by side, I prefer the Josh Rosebrook one. That one is very good as well, but the Josh Rosebrook is just a little bit better. It just absorbs in a little easier. And yeah, I hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna have to purchase it. It was really good. So if you've been curious about it, I hate to tell you, it's really good. So moving on to makeup, I somehow always save makeup for the end, because I feel like when you make it through the end of a makeup product, especially when you have as many as I do, which if you haven't seen my makeup collection video, go check that one out. It is a victory. So I finished up my 14E Cosmetics Prime and Set Powder, and you better bet I've already got one of these and I'm already using it. I love this. This is my favorite setting powder of all time. It sets so well. It's finely milled, but it's not overly drying. The RMS Fine Powder is a really awesome setting powder as well. I really like that one too, but it is more drying. This one is not drying. Well, I haven't finished it up, but it's time for it to go. This is the Pacifica Stellar Gaze Length and Strength Mineral Mascara. I got this in a Petitboard box. I liked it, but it's just not my favorite mascara. It just didn't do enough for my lashes, and there are just other ones I like better. It's a good mascara though, and I know a lot of people really like this one, but mascaras are something that are really personal. It really depends on what you are looking for in your mascara. I like a little bit more length and volume, and there are other ones that just do more for my lashes than this one, but I have to say it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge on me, it doesn't really run. So it is a good mascara, it's just not my favorite. And I also have finished up this Juice Beauty Brow Gel. This is a tinted brow gel, and out of all the tinted brow gels I've tried, this one is my favorite. I did recently pick up the Eco Brow Gel and Brow Pencil. Their brow gel is clear, but I like that brow gel better than this one. But if I want a tinted brow gel, this one is my favorite, and I like it because it's not too gloopy and it's not overly pigmented. I found a lot of other non-toxic tinted brow gels are too gloopy and too pigmented, and it makes it more difficult to work with than it needs to be. This one is more like a tinted mascara for your brows. It just kind of adds a little bit of color, but not too much. It helps to hold them in place. And I think one of the reasons I like it too is it has a really tiny wand, which makes it easy to work in your brows, because some brow gels have a big wand and your eyebrows are, you know, normally pretty small. And so trying to, you know, comb through your brows with a giant wand is just a recipe for disaster. But having a really small wand in this one works really well. And I like that you can pick it up at Ulta. Credo also carries it. I do have another one of these on backup, so I will be reaching for that soon. I don't know if you can tell from all of that, but I've been on a bit of a mission to finish up a lot of products. I've had a lot of products just kind of knocking around, and I realized that when I got ready to move, and I just wanted to make it a mission to try and get through as many products as possible. So that's what you see going on here. I'm still continuing on that mission, so you probably will see another Empties video, hopefully before too long, because hopefully I'll manage to finish off some more products. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also check out my Instagram. My handle's at naturallybeautifulgirl for more non-toxic, cruelty-free content. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!